I'm making a short video clip to prove a point. Anthony John Letourneau specifically has targeted me. He got an injunction, and him and Officer Pace are targeting me because they want me to keep going back in the system. They know I'm indigent. They know I'm struggling. I'm trying to go to college. I'm trying to better my life. I don't even have transportation to keep going to the Hillsborough County court system. But they still do it to harass me. I go to an injunction and they set me up for a wiretapping scam, and I have overwhelming evidence. I don't say this and say that. I have everything I'm going to say in this trial. I can prove it beyond a reasonable doubt, even though it's a civil proceeding. He's still making anonymous remarks like that on my Facebook after he get the injunction, and his friends are bullying me. On December 17th, 2020, one of his good friends, Fractals, died, and I have not had any contact with Mr. Letourneau or Mr. Pace other than trial itself, and he's still having people say that I'm a rapist and I'm a thief and all that stuff, and I can't get those people served. But they're still talking bad about me. That's me, Smiley. That's him talking. Now, it's not really slander. He's just talking smack. But it just shows you how evil and how much he hates me. Except for that one person. You effing blank blank. The cops won't stop him. So now they're trying to have some kind of injunction scam. When Logue, Logue versus Book is held that you cannot violate an injunction by content with an E. You need contact. So you don't violate an injunction by content, but it's by delivery. But there's still Mr. Letourneau and Mr. Pace still calling me, blowing my phone up from time to time, antagonizing me. This proves this is right before my wiretapping scam was dismissed. He still texts me, threatening me with jail. And in case he pretends like, oh, that 813-857-5272 is not my number, or that 303-536-3730 is not my number, that's a public record. I mean, that's on the discovery, a government document. See the number right there I'm pointing to? In case he plays dumb and stop paying that phone bill. He still texts that to me. Read that really good. Pause it if you need to. Let me get this nice and big. He makes repeatedly threats over the years that he's just going to keep trying to put me in jail. This proves malicious prosecution. It's a pattern. The only person that's going to hear from him is his cellmates or the mental hospital. We have the right to stand the ground against people like this. Check your number. And then when I get this number, his friends would call me and stalk me for him. That was a long time ago, but that's how long it's been going on. His threats of he's going to mail me drugs. And this is why he lost his sponsors. Because he says this type of stupid stuff. And he mailed me packages. And I broadcast it on Facebook. And no, it's not libel. Because he said this. And now he's teamed up with Officer Pace. So the government can be more persuasive to prosecute me when you have a cop in your pocket. And I do have text of that. They used to leave this on my window, threatening me if I don't stay out of their scene. And more threats. Gather all this evidence. If you need to stop this, you can. I'm going to put this in the discovery too because it's kind of hard to read. This is the telephone number. This is one of the numbers. You have a good chance of your phone number being watched if you're on this list. If you get a text from that number, it's like fire to your phone. There's a good chance cloak of invisibility is being compromised. Basically, you say he's going to try to set me up. So if you're friends with me, you're going to get set up with me. Now, this is an old one, but this is how long it's been going on. And both defendants are still stalking me, and I video screenshot the incoming calls, and I've been saving it. And I've been told that I'm going to just keep doing it until I have to use it. And now I'm going to use it. More threats. For anyone who buys hard drugs, you might not want to shop around the corner of 5109 and 51st South in Gulfport. People can see what's going on over there. He's no longer going to be crazy to have his drug charges dropped. The irony of him pretending and mocking your intelligence as he's drug-free is politically and utterly retarded. Now that you see that, now in case he says, I didn't say that, this is from the injunction proceeding. This is their plot. This is their conspiracy. This is their scam. Not to get me for a misdemeanor, because if I'm incompetent for a misdemeanor, the worst they can do is make me go to see a doctor 3 or 4 times and dismiss it after I'm adjudicated incompetent. Now, on the other hand, for a felony, they're going to torment me and bully me for years and make me go to some outpatient therapy, conditional release, where I got to go and take meds, and they torture you, and you got to see a doctor so often and go to classes. It's just a cycle of harassment. They just torment somebody up to 5 years just to get a felony charge dropped. So now they're going to have this scheme of having 3 misdemeanors, and then if they're all convictions, it's 1 solid felony. So this is his conspiracy, that a misdemeanor is not good enough. His conspiracy is to make sure I'm charged with a felony, so that way the state can really stick it to me. And here's his confession right here.
Because the misdemeanor will not stick, the state attorney will not pick it up. And the female was like, all you can do at this point is get the injunction.
Play it again.
The best we can do is we can ask him to not contact you anymore. Because the misdemeanor will not stick, the state attorney will not pick it up. And the female was like, all you can do at this point is get the injunction.
Deputy Naylor, I told him that if I'm anywhere and I feel threatened by him, I'm going to record. That's his plot. It boosts us up to a felony. This proves it beyond a reasonable doubt. This is just a conspiracy. And his buddy, he denies is not his friend, Officer Pace. It's just his muscle. This is proven it's malicious prosecution. You can't just go to court, get your injunction, leave me alone, and live your life. And if I go anywhere in the eating community, I'm always hearing about, I'm that bad guy. Smiley's a rapist. Jason Slobin's a rapist. I'm tired of hearing about it, and I'm tired of both defendants harassing me. And they can sit there and mock my intelligence all they want because I've been saving all the incoming phone calls. So this is my analysis, and this is my proof. And this is a civil trial, but I'm proving this beyond a reasonable doubt. These defendants are out to get me, and they won't stop. So I'm suing them for